All right, all right, all right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Getting ready for another awesome day hunting. You guys tell me what you feel like seeing me hunt in the next upcoming stream or two. I'm just getting my page loaded up right here, and then we are starting. All right, let's see here. Let me get this. Let me get this volume turned up just a little bit on my microphone. There we go. There we go. All right. Test 1 2. Check 1 2. Test 1 2. Okay. Test 1 2. That's a little bit too loud, isn't it? Hello, hello, hello. All right, we're just loading up Call of the Wild, and we are starting. Let me go ahead and get this going. All right, all right, all right, all right. There we go. There we go. Hopefully, we don't have to restart the game, thanks to good old daily challenges. Sometimes those things like to give us a hard time. Let's see here. All right, let's see what we're looking at today. Let's just jump right into the map, see what the daily challenges are. We might have time for a little bit. This is going to be another short one. I got to go to physical therapy for my neck here in just a few hours, and then I'll be back on after that. So I'll be on for a couple hours or so. Then I'm going to be gone for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I'm going to be back on. So we'll see what happens. All right, what do we got? Rancho del Arroyo. $3,000 for photographing 4 mammals? That really doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, they call that base game. That's actually a lie. So harvesting 3 rabbits and passing a harvest check with a rifle between 13 and 17 is not base game because there is no base game 22 LR that can ethically kill a rat and pass the harvest check. Last time I checked. I tell you what, let's go double check on that. I don't want to be smack talking for no reason. Let's see if there's any gun in the game that can actually kill a rabbit ethically. Nope. Nope. Absolutely none of these. Very powerful. Nope. Goontail. Nope. Definitely not the range master. Holy cow. 30 cartridges. Compatible items. Yep, nope, that's not going to do it. So that was the Whitlock, right? The Zarza. So the Zarza 22LR is the only one that can ethically kill a level 1 animal or class 1 animal. Yep, not even that one. Not even the 223, can ethically kill it because it's really, yeah. I don't see, yeah, I'm just like I thought. Yeah, there's not a single gun in the game that can do that, but that doesn't mean that we don't want to do that daily challenge. Let's see here. We can knock out some rabbits. Ain't gonna fuss about that. Some pigs between 21 and 1, or some tusked, which I think pigs would count as. However, I don't think we're gonna do that in one day. Photograph 5 pigs. That's ooh. We're gonna grab a wolf before we do anything. Let's just add the rabbits for now. We'll check out what we want to do for weekly. Harvesting 9 deer is going to be just absolute cake. We can do that easily. We can probably get 3 or 4 at a time with a bow, actually. So that's going to be absolutely wonderful. $12,000 for that. Let's go check out what we got over here for these wolves. Well, what's going on, Bayo? Wait, let me send a test chat and make sure that I can hear it. Okay, let's get that volume turned up. That volume needs to be way turned up. All right, let's try another test chat. That's much, much better. Okay, all right. After I get this first kill, guys, I tell you what, I forgot to do my eye drop, so you can probably look and see what's going on, Sufi. This game is about hunting. This game is all about hunting. Right now, we're going to do the daily challenge, which is Rabbit. Yep. It's the best hunting game out right now, if you ask me, in my opinion. So, yeah. It's today we're going to be doing some daily challenges. You see right here we got the Rabbit daily challenge. I don't know why it didn't do that one. There we go. But we're going to do those. We're probably going to hop over. I think it's to Hirschfelden. I think we're going to have to go to Hirschfelden for European Rabbit. And it might be Leighton. Yeah, we're gonna grab a couple animals here just real quick at this location. We got the pressure dying down pretty good, so we're gonna grab some wolves real quick. Yeah, the graphics are fantastic. Oh, I love them. I love them to death. We did just hear some wolves. There's a decent moose. That guy right there is not decent. That guy right there, level 4, he's better. Pardon me. All right, that guy is none too happy. Well, no, he's actually too happy. That's a mating call. Sorry, that's a mating call. It's not a warning call. Sorry, I've had a lot of surgeries. What's your PC specs? I'd prefer not to say. And I'm not running on a PC. I'm running on an Xbox Series X. I actually don't know not much about PCs, I'll be honest. That guy is up to 226. That guy is up to 250. You can see the 250 is, in fact, probably better. Oh, that one right there, he's not too bad. He's not fantastic. I think this guy might be better than him. I don't know. I play a variety of games, a whole absolute massive ton of them. You like popular shooters and epic games and just all sorts, absolutely all sorts. Oh my goodness, I can't see. Oh, what about that guy? That guy looks pretty decent. What are we thinking here? Which one do you think? Let's see here. Yeah, I play an absolute massive amount of games. All sorts of shooters and one or two driving games. I don't know. Just a ton. But I love Call of the Wild. I definitely love Call of the Wild. Can't go wrong with that. It's been around for a minute. I think they've been around for 9 years now. That's looking like the guy. It's looking like another guy. Huh? I can't get a good look at that one that's further away to tell. They're 300 meters out still. That guy's got to go. That guy's got to go. He's not doing us any good. He's okay. He's okay. Where's that 276er that we just saw a minute ago? That one. $125. All right. We're just going to take that guy. Nope, we're not. We're just going to take that guy. We're going to hope that he respawns as a better... We're just shooting him for money, honestly. We're hoping that he is going to respawn. And I am going to use hard cash just because. Just because. All right, here we go. If that missed him, I have no idea how. Okay, all right. He's hurting. He's going to die. Yep, am I up? Yeah. Yeah, I'm up. I am awake, alive, enthusiastic. No worries, bro, Chacho. No worries. Gotta put my neck brace on here in a minute. Here in a minute. We're gonna go ahead and go for that 276er. It looks like it did-ish. It did die, I think, but it ran off before it did. Moose they're tanks. They're absolute tanks. That was a flat nose hard cast 44. So that definitely should have got the penetration that it needed. But moose are pretty thick. So it should die. It's just a matter of, did we hit the vital organ or not? To pass, yeah. To pass the harvest check, we have to use the right size bullet for the right class of animal. We have to hit a vital organ. We have to take no more than 2 shots, and we have to use the correct size of... Did I already say that? Correct size of bullet? Yeah, right size bullet for the right animal. Hit a vital organ. No more than 2 shots, and you can't shoot the trophy organ, which really, I wouldn't say is a matter of ethics, but, you know, is what it is. So, yeah, you cannot shoot the trophy organ. So in this case, it would be their skull and antlers, things like that. You can't shoot that. So if you do those 4 things, then you will pass the harvest check. You'll be good to go. Now we're going to creep up on this guy. I'm absolutely shocked that they didn't run away, but we're going to creep up on this guy. Go ahead and take him too. He's the highest approximate one here, 222 to 226. Let's see what we got. We got a list here. We got a list here of what they're actually rated at. Still 180 meters out. Medved Taiga. Let's see here. We got moose are gold at 194 to 0.09, and they become diamond at 274.99. So that guy is pushing diamond, but he's more than likely not gonna be one because he would have to break 274.99.99, and he is at his max rating possible is 276. And I can tell you right now, he's a decent moose, but he's not at 274.99. I'm betting that. Now, the tricky part about this is a little bit of a blind shot through that grass. Any sort of foliage does actually mess with the shot in this game and in real life. But usually you can shoot through some grass. So I'm gonna get up to about 100 from him, just to be extra safe. But first, I'm gonna have to mark where the blood was for that last one. Let's see here. What we got. I stream a variety. It's kind of inconsistent as far as what I'm playing. I do stream a lot, but I definitely don't stick to one game. I wish I could, but I can't really stop playing. Like my wife and family and my dad and everybody, they all play, and they play a variety of games. And they can't all keep up with like fast-paced shooters either. So because of that, I play some fast shooters, I play some slower, easier shooters, I play just a whole bunch of stuff. So and I don't mind that. It's good to not burn out. Good for me to not burn out. I am starting to wonder where that blood trail just went though, because we just shot that guy, and I'm not seeing the blood trail. I should have marked it. We can always go get the dog and come back here if we have to, which it looks like we might have to. Oh, there it is. Okay. And mark that. That's the blood trail. We're going to go grab this guy now. Got a little sidetrack, but I don't want to lose that blood trail. Oh, he's alert. So that's mid pressure. We should be able to get one more shot off without getting dead zone. If you every time you kill an animal, it adds pressure to the map. If you use a louder gun, or a more powerful gun, obviously it makes a bigger bang, causes the animals to be more alert, and so that adds more hunting pressure. It makes them more nervous of the area. But the only time it really matters is when you keep going until it gets bright purple and it says dead zone, then animals will avoid that area altogether. So, we're not going to push them to that limit. Not by any means. We're going to grab this guy, and then after that, no matter what, we are switching. He's a decent enough moose, I'll tell you. He really is. He's actually a decent enough moose. I'm not disappointed with him at all. 211. Yeah, he's a good moose. He's a good moose. Trying to see who's the better one, just visually. They're both level 4s. Yeah, I'm thinking he's going to be the better one. Look at that. Look at that. Oh no, yeah, that'll definitely ruin the trophy. That's funny though. Man, yep, he's dead. That's got to be a heart shot. Look at him. He died instantly. Oh my goodness. Let's go is right. We're happy with that shot. We're very happy with that shot. He died almost instantly. That dude, not super good. But we're done with moose now. We're going to find these 2 moose. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then we are instantly going to hop on over to, I think, Lake Layton, or it might be Hirschfeld, one of the 2. We're going to get those rabbit challenges done. I haven't added any emotes yet. Not yet. No, I'm gonna have to work on making those. Ugh. I'm gonna have to create a clip of that. No, because you're a scammer, and I've known that for a good minute now, honestly, because the way you talk, you know, it's just not how people actually act. I know you're going to try and sell me art on Discord, and that's also why you're asking me my location. Yeah, yeah, I know you're a scammer. I've known the whole time, honestly. I can't assume you are and call you one before you go for your little sales pitch, but you should definitely change your ways. And you're 100% getting banned from my channel. We will all answer one day for how we lived, for all forever. We will answer to God one day. So I would rethink that. I would rethink that. I said no because you're a scammer, and he was like, ah, okay. You know, it's like. All right, let's see here. We definitely added some pressure. Definitely added some pressure. What we got? Yeah, mid. Okay, wow. Not too much pressure for a couple shots with a. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, yeah, I'm still on the right trail. Play too many fast-paced games. 777 bucks. We'll take that. All right, let's see here. Let me look on my comprehensive homemade list of animals and see which one has the European rabbit. Yep, it is Hirschfelden. Here we go. All right, let's see here. Storage. What do we not need for rabbits? Okay, so we're thinking about rabbits and deer. So we'll probably, the shotgun would still be handy for that. So, but we don't have any. Oh, we do. I can shoot them from up to 50 for up to 50 out. However, yeah, I'll probably do that. So first we got to remember to take. You know what? We might just get Hank out for this one and have him help us find the small animals. It's gonna be way easy. Because we can use the bow for any size animal, and we can also use this for most size animals, and we can use this as well. So let's check, make sure we got ammo for the ram. We do. And we have 47 and 69, 1 to class 3 animal shotgun. So we can sure shoot that with these here. So, you know, and also class 3 is where that Maraude starts. So that's going to be just perfect. Hold on there, Hank. Hold on there, Hank. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Alright, let's see here. Let's see what we got going here. Oh, and we cannot forget to check on how the channel is doing. Try that again. Always have to load it twice for some reason. Alright, let's see here. By golly, I think we're set up and good to go. We're just going to make sure that Hank is happy. We're going to start planning out where we think we're going to get these here rabbits. So let's see real quick. Where we are not the most well-versed rabbit hunters. So where on Hirschfelden? Let's see what that turns up for us. No, we might actually have to, yeah. Okay, they do not have need zones, so we're going to have to locate their burrows manually. All right, so they do not have need zones. We're going to have to locate their burrows manually. Use a short-haired German pointer, which I was right. Yep, to locate their burrows, especially in multiplayer settings. For more detailed locations, you can refer to interactive maps available online. What? My goodness. Okay, let's see what we have here. Usually there is some sort of guide visually on one of the maps. That definitely doesn't look correct. That definitely doesn't look correct. But that's also, I think that's Leighton Lake. I'm pretty sure that's Leighton Lake. What do we got here? Hey, how we doing? You are also banned. My goodness. My goodness. So many bots in the morning. Oh my goodness. Or in the afternoon, I should say. Or... That's Hirschfelden right there, I'm pretty sure. So that's definitely not Hirschfelden. Yeah. They're telling us to go look around on the. Ooh, is this Hirschfelden? Okay, so that is Hirschfelden. Wow. Okay. Burrow locations. Burrow locations. Let's go. That's exactly what we are looking for. YouTube. We're gonna start. We are on the right side of the map, so we're just gonna get Hank happy. We're gonna make sure we got our proper ammo type here, and we're gonna get started. 10 gauge plastic. Yep, that's exactly what we're looking for. We might switch over to the Raptor Reflex. That's going to be a little bit better of a bet. And we're gonna come over here and kind of hug this. They like short grassland areas. Yeah, stuff like that. Let's get the boy. Let's get the golden boy, the golden goose, looking for some rabbits. And meanwhile, we're also going to have to check out and see. Well, this is not really working out super good immediately, but it'll get there. It'll get there. This is a pretty short amount of time to be hunting and already be running out of patience. Just. Let's see what their strengths and weaknesses are. Vision have good hearing and vision. Excellent smell. So they have excellent smell. That's not good for us. We have to remember to take a stinking picture. Oh no. Oh, between 13. Okay, we are between 13 and 1700. Okay, there we go. Oh no, we have to use a rifle. I forgot. I forgot all about the rifle. We have to use a rifle. Okay. Isn't that? I'm not. I'm 10 feet away, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Forgot all about having to use a rifle. Yep. Okay, so let's get rid of that. See about the Zarza 22 LR. All right. if you're just now joining us, we are looking for European rabbit. My goodness. They have no need zones at all. So we just got to manually find their burrows by, uh-oh, look at that. Holy cow. Holy cow. We're going to go ahead and grab that while we're here, I guess. Look at the closeness on that. Oh, come on now. Turn back to me. Give me a shot, not at your bumpkus. Oh, okay, there. That's perfect. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll take that. We'll take that. We will take that. That's a nice female roe deer. It'll be just a few extra bucks in our pocket. Good shot with the bow. And it won't really interrupt any of our other hunts. So I'll take a free payday. All right, 641 bucks. We got that with the 420 grit broadhead arrow from 29 meters. We got 88 XP for it. Oh, we found some rabbit. We found some stinking rabbit. We need to take a picture of 3 rabbits. And we need to also, between 13 and 17, which it is 1441 right now, we need to harvest 3 of them with a rifle and pass the harvest check. They have excellent smell, and they have good hearing and vision. But I don't think they're particularly overall that difficult. Yeah, overall difficulty on them is set to easy, so it's not like they're super hard. And I think they're the only class 1 animal on the map, so it makes it super easy to find them with a German short-haired pointer. Hank is already pointing at one for me, so as long as we don't spook him before we get eyes on him. Except that we almost did. Oh, no. I forgot about the ring-necked pheasants. Yeah, he definitely found some ring-necked pheasants, which we're not too worried about. But there is, in fact, some burrows here. So did we spook those too? That's the question. What we spooked was definitely a ring-necked pheasant. That's a ring-necked pheasant track. Okay, we spooked the ring-necked pheasant. That's good. That's good. We don't want to spook these guys. There's no reason why these guys should already be spooked. Except that they do have pretty decent senses, so I guess without knowing the burrows were there, there's a chance, but we were downwind of them, crouched. Not really making ourselves too disruptive. And they shouldn't have been able to see us over the hill like that. But we'll see. They might just pop back out here in a second. I'm going to give it just a little bit of time, but I'm not going to waste the whole stream on it. So we'll see what happens. We're going to have to pick the weekly challenge is going to be getting 9 deer with a bow or crossbow from 9 to 13. So 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And passing the harvest check. That's going to be absolute cake. And it was the biggest payout. It was $12,000 to get 9 deer. You can get 3 or 4 at a time with a bow, easy. Oh my gosh, guys. What luck. What luck. He is going to die. Well, I mean, if he doesn't keep going downwind of me, which he is. We're going to take that one. We're going to take that one while we're here. You got to be alert at some point, right? Yep. Another instant death. We'll take it. If we get lucky, we can get that boy, but we really want to rifle some of these here rabbit. I'm going to have to figure out probably a different rabbit location. They are, as far as I know, pretty much on the right side of the map in the short grassland areas. So I'm going to go harvest that, and then we're probably just going to keep moving because it looks to me like they probably saw or heard us coming without us knowing they were there. What a wonderful $720 payday for 92 experience. 13 meters away with another broadhead. Let's go. I really didn't think we were being disturbing enough from over that hill to scare off these rabbits, but it's looking like they're not going to be here for a second, so we're just going to keep it going. We're going to keep Hank searching on the small ones, though.
I'm going to make it seem more like a hunting channel by whispering now. So, you guys tell me if this makes the show any better for you, okay? All right. We've got a wonderful, beautiful day out today. We're looking to clean up quite a few rabbits and take some photographs of them, too. So, does this make it better? Does this make it hunting? You know, when I first started playing this game, I legitimately whispered. Whisper whenever I was coming up on something. We're actually gonna go for that road here. We don't want this to be too intimidating. We don't got too much pressure, so we're gonna get that road here. I should have gotten rid of this distressed fawn dog. It's alright. We have a road here somewhere, but like you need 200 meters. South, this is all right. Let's see what we have here. You're likely going to use an actual rifle. Not a 22. It's the broad direction of this guy. I'm going to have to get some distance from it, but this won't work out.
I'm going to go ahead and hurry up a little bit, because 200 meters out, I should really split them with noise. Too super easy without slowing down. Let me get this up here. He is, here we go. Something like that right there. I want him on the tall point, that way I can see him. Roe deer call. Oh God, no! Come on now. We're gonna click the sprint button, but we're only gonna half stick it. We're not pushing all the way. That way we get faster travel with less volume than walking. Walking is 3 bars of volume. And I measured it for the players. You're faster when you do this. And by golly, if we aren't getting lucky enough to be right by this stand, if this guy does in fact stay here, let's get Hank on him. Let's get Hank on him and see how that does. You know, this actually makes me feel like I'm hunting when I whisper, so I'm just going to keep doing it. You guys let me know if it's too quiet. And Hank back on that. He might have already left. Yeah, he might have already left. It's looking like he already left. We're gonna see. And I don't usually do this while I'm looking for a specific species, but I also don't want to keep everybody waiting all day. So we're gonna go ahead and add in like a fallow deer or a wild boar call. I think there's more red deer actually over here. And there are boar and fallow deer. We'll see what happens. Scent found. He found it. So we have our roe deer coming into us. Take the brace off for a little bit. The physical therapist says that I need to be not wearing it more and more since the surgery. Trying to spend some time out of it and get my neck strengthened back up, if in fact we can do that. Is definitely still having some nerve issues that kind of hinder that. But yeah, so either way, we found a medium-sized animal somewhere just over here northwest of us. And yeah, I don't usually like to do this, but we're gonna do the old universal call. We're gonna clear everything. We're gonna call fallow deer. We're gonna move on down to red deer. We're gonna move on down to red fox. We're gonna go down to wild boar. And we're just gonna keep it going on road deer. It's obviously not a pretty sure red deer are large animal. We do not have anything for a fox if it's a fox. We don't have any setup for that. The only way we would have the setup for that is if it was within about 40 or less to take that shot. We're going to say fallow deer and roe deer for now. Hopefully that's one of them. And then we're going to get right back on the rabbit. If it is a fox, we are in fact going to have to, we're going to have to make it a really long bow shot, possibly moving. It's either really nervous or it really just doesn't care. Or I'm calling the wrong animals. Let's see here. The only search is a medium distance for medium distance or medium classed animals. And so it's definitely pretty close to us. And it's definitely one of these animals that we're calling. So really shouldn't be too hard to get it in here, but it's proven to be a little stubborn. But any one of these moments we're gonna stop calling, turn, and looking. It's just gonna be there. We're likely not gonna. We likely will see it kind of in the corner of my screen approaching, and then we likely won't. Depends on what path it takes. Wow, this is a stubborn animal. This is a really stubborn animal. Let's just go ahead and get Hank off of it, and then see if he'll find it again. God, yep, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna. Oh, sneaking. We've worked Hank a little bit too hard, but we're sneaking. Oh, and of course we're sneaking directly where I wanted it to be. We went from sneaking to scent found with no spook. Did not detect a spook. Oh, sneaking. Okay. Where is it at? Okay. Roe deer. We're going to call that back in. That's exactly what we want, is that roe deer. Yeah. Come on now, buckaroo. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm going to get back up in this. I'm going to get right back up in it. Big old waste of my time. It's a decent roe deer. It's not going to beat my diamond, I don't think. It's a decent roe deer. We will take it. Thankfully, getting to the sand causes no noise. So we're going to choose this time to be a little bit more discreet now. He was coming back this way just like 2 seconds ago. Where was he? Do they change locations whenever I get in the stand? Is that a new glitch? Because he was just 157 meters out. Running. Okay, there we go. There we go. Is that really 100 meters? God dang. Okay. All right. We should be able to do. We should be able to do a hollow point. Probably around 90 meters. Yeah. Do we have another one? Oh, a boar. Oh, we would rather the boar. I'll be honest, guys. We would rather the boar. But why have to choose one or the other, you know? Here's the boar. That is a third instant death in a row. We have another boar right here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We might just clean up a bunch of boar while we're here. Oh my goodness. Wild boar and roe deer. You guys want to see a really long bow shot? Oh, 67 meters. Oh, it's going to die. All right, it's down. All right, it's down. Way to go. Here we go. Here we go. That is the boar and the roe deer down from 60 meters, 50, 60 meters on the roe deer without spooking any of the rest of the boar. So I will gladly take that. Let's go ahead and get this set to just boar. That is at least... Yeah, we had the female roe deer was down instantly, the boar was down instantly, then the male roe deer was down instantly. That's at least 3. I feel like there was a 4th animal, but I might be making that up in my head. That's at least 3 animals down instantly with a bow shot. There we go. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Instant. That is a 4th instantly dead animal. And they might not be super happy about it, but this bow is not creating enough noise for them to really run off. So we got the roe deer. Got the roe deer just right down yonder. That roe deer, and then we got that one. And then that bad boy right there. It's going to be a nice little payday. Sounds like it's right in this area. And I think I hear one over here. Oh man. Let's see what happens. Oh, didn't mean to mute myself there. Didn't mean to mute myself. Let's see. And right about there. That should be good. You guys let me know if that's not loud enough. Should be. So righty-tighty is all the way up, and then left. Okay. So we're going to go righty-tighty and then about that. Right about there. That's about where we want it. And we should be seeing our third boar any moment now. I know that boar is over here. I know she didn't spook. Got too good of a win. She's gonna show up. She's gonna show up in here in just a little bit. She's gonna choose win. I can't make her. I can't tell her whatever. She's gonna show up. Must be really, really nervous. There's that pheasant again. Man. Okay. There we go. There we go, Hank. Get on her. Tell me where she's hiding. There we go. Oh, no. Come on. Come on now. I don't need a ring-necked pheasant. Oh, my goodness. Well, it's nice to know that the rabbit might be back. Because they might. The rabbit might be back at this point. Look at that guy. Or girl. Yeah, look at that girl. Oh, man. We got the whole family. Sometimes I prefer just to look at them without actually spotting them, so I can actually see them. Because they do have good visuals here. They do that. They did that much very well. All right. Well, yeah. I could sit here all day, but the streamers and viewers, sorry, the viewers probably don't want me to. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go grab these rabbit. There's some burrows that were just north of us. We got a perfect wind for that now. We had a west wind earlier. Let's check this guy out. He's 107.07 for a wild boar. Let's check our list and make sure he's not some sort of keeper. Pretty sure he's not, but we can check and make sure. So I keep a list of all my best trophies. That way, because they'll tell you like the last unsaved one or what you have saved, but it won't tell you what you have taxidermized. And so I keep a list of all my best ones, period, especially the taxidermized. That way I can never again have to taxidermize one and then hope that it's the best I've ever gotten. Now 130.91 is our current boar score. So we're not going to worry about saving that guy. We'll just take $1,000. Yeah, I don't blame them for running off. Okay, all right, cool. So we shot that one from 40 meters, not too bad. 180 XP, 981 cash, session score 400. And that's the shot. Left lung and liver. Should have looked at the, should have looked at all of them. I don't know why I'm not looking at all of them. It drops it. You can miss all 4 of them, or you can just miss one of them. Either way, it drops it by 1 whole grade. So if it's silver, it's going to go to bronze. If it's bronze, it's going to go to not anything. If it's gold, it's going to go to silver, so on and so forth. And so he wasn't exactly a keeper in the first place. I just thought, you know, how small their antlers are, I thought he actually had some antlers on him. Here while we're waiting for Hank to find us something to harvest. All right. That's not good. We're getting all tangled up. We're getting all sorts of tangled up. And hopefully these European rabbit will be back there in their spot. Hopefully they will. Okay, hey, scent found. We're gonna hope that is not. We're gonna hope that is not a. Pheasant. Tracks we got here. Are we just wasting our time on more pheasants? It looks like it. Yeah, he's just wasting our time on some pheasants. All right. They are making this more challenging than what I initially was hoping. But we've had some pretty good hunts so far. We've definitely had some pretty good times for now. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. Go ahead and flush them, boy. blossom. Now, what would we do if we actually got that? Not going to. Not going to. Absolutely no point. Just going to bust our cover. We just want them to keep searching for small things that aren't birds. That's good. That's good news for us. There's a decent chance it's not going to be a pheasant. There's a decent chance it is going to be a pheasant because he's heading back towards the pheasant. But we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, he's just going to flush another bird for us. That's what it's probably going to be. I'm going to be shocked if it's not. And it's, yeah, that's a bird. That's a bird. Oh, well, he is headed straight toward the bird. Yep, he's headed straight toward the bird. Okay. Let's just keep on trucking along, looking for some rabbit. Seeing what we can find. We might not get it done. Really? Okay, we'll take us a fallow deer while we're here. Said it was only about 70 meters out. Lay down, you goober. The gooberest of goobers. I think I see it right there, maybe. Yep. Oh, he a little guy. We're going to have to make him respawn as a bigger guy. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, almost could have taken that second shot, but that's all right. We got him down. We got him taken care of. Could you imagine landing that thing? Could you imagine? Oh, no, there's the good one. Oh, man, 151 to 193. Oh, man, what do we got? What do we got here? Oh, don't tell me we just... Okay, no. He wouldn't have been our best anyway, but... This guy will respawn as a bigger one, and, yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's see here. All right, we got ourselves 1,122 bucks for a silver fallow deer from 38.68 meters, 200 XP, and a score of 400. And that's a right lung, left lung shot. We forgot the X-ray again. Come on, Hank, find us a rabbit. My goodness, finding a rabbit is proving to be something. Proving to be quite the task. Here in a little bit, we're going to take a 30-second break for me to go walk into the kitchen and grab a Red Bull. Because this game is trying to put me to sleep. Somewhat. Not horribly, but somewhat. I also need to take need to take some Benadryl. My allergies have been killing me. Ever since all them surgeries, I can't. Body can't seem to stand up against the slightest dust or pollen. Did he just run right past an animal? That's nice and loud. Really would just love to find some rabbit. It's proven to be kind of tricky. Especially considering he only searches a small area. Another warning call from another fallow deer. But with our wind, we're going to have to pinwheel clockwise. Big time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, big time. $259. Holy crap. Yeah, we're actually going to go for that guy, even if he is on the run. Too late. That's 213. Where's the 259 guy? We're going to track him down. We're flat going to track him down. Him right there. Oh, man. $82 to 100 kilograms. Okay, we are on the hunt now for a fallow deer. Forget the rabbit. We are on the hunt for a fallow deer. Let's see here. Golly. $82 to 100 kilograms. That's the one we're looking for. That's him. Yeah, we're not worried about her, though. We're just going to track this guy. So while we're tracking him, let's see what we got for fallow deer. Fallow deer have good senses overall, particularly excellent vision. Okay, so we're going to have to be very careful about the camouflage. 249.99 is where they start at diamond. So anything 215 above is absolutely diamond. Okay, and yeah, good overall senses, average difficulty. So they're going to be harder to hunt than some of these other things. But we're looking for that guy, that 82 to 100. All of his ladies are running past us right now. So let's get him going. 82 to 100 kilograms. Don't be another fallow deer. Oh my God, how many chickapoos does he have hanging out with him? What is the weekly challenge? Does it have to be a certain time between 9 and 13? Well, this ain't between 9 and 13, but that doesn't mean we're going to let that guy go. What's going on, Trisha? Trisha Clancy 22. I am currently on the trail of a nice looking fallow deer, potentially close to diamond. I am back to your stream. Yep. I appreciate it. Hey, you tell me what type of things you like or don't like from the stream, and I'll know. Ooh, that's really close. Wow. But right now we are tracking. I can't remember if I had you on Call the Wild last time or not, but right now we are on Call the Wild hunting some animals. We were hunting some rabbits, but cool. We were hunting some rabbits, but now we're looking for this this potentially close to diamond, probably just going to be a good gold, but fallow deer. We got a nice big old fallow deer. If I could find the track. There's a roe deer calling out. How far away is that roe deer? 130, 180. We're not worried about that. Where is that gosh darn track? Like, we have this track, and the fan tells us that it has to be somewhere in this direction. Somewhere over here. And I am not by any means seeing it. Because Discord is how people get scammed. Discord is how people get scammed. So we're not doing that. Let's see here. Yeah, every scammer in the world is trying to get people on Discord via Twitch right now. So if you are legit, sorry, still not doing Discord, unfortunately. No, I don't know that. So yeah, how I mean, how would I know that? I mean, I'll be completely honest with you, and I don't mean this in a rude way, but people are welcome to watch the stream and talk with me and hang out, but that's about it. I'm not adding people on any Discords or going to any Streamboo websites or anything like that. So I'm glad to have you here if you're just here to enjoy the show, but that's all this stream is here for, is just hanging out and chatting while we play a game. I don't know why you would need to. Yeah, I'm not talking to you on Discord. I'm just not doing that, whether you're a scammer or not. That's just not happening. So, see you later, Twitch. You are held a message for smart detection. Yep, you are absolutely. How can you prove to me that you're? You can talk to me on here. You can talk to me on here, so I don't see what the problem is with that, Trisha. Unfortunately, it's looking kind of fishier and fishier as we go. I want to use all these. I want to discover all these need zones, but more than that, I really need to find that guy's track really bad. I don't know how his track just disappears like that. See, now you're copying and pasting messages that the auto mod is detecting as a scam. That's why it's not allowing it, because the moderators are flagging your messages as a potential scam. So let me ask you this: why do we need to talk on Discord instead of just on here? If you're not a scammer. There it is. There's the track. Oh my goodness, that took forever. It skipped one. It absolutely had to have skipped one. Holy cow, that took forever. Well, even if you are an artist, well, first of all, no real person is on Twitch selling art to people. Scammers are the people always doing that. That's something that 1,000,001 different people have been caught scamming with, is selling art. Second of all, what art do I need on my page? I have my panels, I have my banner, I have my profile, I have all of it. So you're definitely a scammer. You're 1,000% a scammer. And you know, it's the only reason why you. Let me ask you this: why would you be so? You tell me the answer to a question. Why would you be so persistent about selling me art on Discord if you're not a scammer? Why would I need to message you on Discord? And do you not think, let me ask you a second question, do you also think it's not a bit of a red flag that there's like 1,000,000 people out there scamming people on Twitch by saying I'm a digital artist, add me on Discord so I can help you grow your page with some awesome art. There are people who have fallen for that, and it's been a scam every single time. There's plenty of people that have fallen for that, and it's been a scam every single time. It's never really proven to not be a scam. Actually, you absolutely would. You absolutely would, because scammers spend all day doing that stuff. There are people on here who are getting caught spending all day doing that stuff. That's what's called ban evaders. Ban evaders will sit there and obviously avoid a ban, you know, and they'll persistently do that. They're actually extremely persistent. So, you know, and you're definitely not answering any of the concerns of if 1,000,001 times it is a scam to sell somebody art on Discord, then when all the other people are doing it exactly the way you're doing it, then how does sit there telling me that your persistence makes you not a scammer? How does that actually prove anything? Short answer is it doesn't, because every scammer out there is doing that exact same thing. In fact, there is no way. There is not really much of another efficient way to scam somebody on Twitch. So, and you also haven't answered like why we need to connect via Discord especially if I'm not interested in buying your art. You know, I don't need art. I need my channel doesn't need anything, actually. I'm just streaming and enjoying my day as I also talk to chill people who actually want to watch my show without trying to sell anything. Also, did you read the rules? It says no trying to sell anything. So probably not, because you're definitely not allowed to promote yourself or sell things on my channel, even if you were real. So that's a violation of my rules, actually. So you're definitely getting you're definitely reported, for sure, absolutely. And you really, honestly, we're all gonna answer for that. We're all going to answer for that one day, and it's not going to be worth scamming people, even if you successfully get money out of it. Get a job, you know, go work. Don't be a piece of dirt. Goodbye. God dang, this guy is proven to be hard to track. His tracks are actually not within the cone, which is not typical for me. Usually they all reach to the next, like the little cone shape that reaches out. Usually that always makes it. That typically for me always makes it to the next track. And I guess I'm learning something new today. That's not always the case, because the last one was well outside of that area. So now that I know I'm not anywhere super close to them, I'm definitely going to grid the whole area if I have to. This guy's worth it. He's close to diamond. There's a small chance that he's diamond, and that is absolutely worth it for me to be able to find him. So, but I'm gonna have to rely on his track, because there's too many fallow deer tracks around here. There's actually a pretty good number of fallow deer tracks around here, and so we're gonna have to find his next track. That's all there is to it, and I really don't want to sit here and waste half the stream doing that. But I mean, it's not a waste if it pans out. He's gonna be a persistent bugger. He's gonna be a hard one to find. Yeah, there's no way. That's a red deer, mating call, 160 to 120 out. There's just absolutely no way that there's not another track rounding somewhere. We are quite literally grid searching the area. Roughly grid searching the area. It's not like a perfect grid, but yeah, there's just absolutely no way that he hasn't left another single track. We know that. And I'm not exactly seeing any of his additional tracks. The next step is going to be, besides grid searching, the next step is going to be just following one of these trails for a little bit and seeing if one of his blue tracks pops back up among them. That's going to be a little bit less reliable though, so we're not really hoping to do that. See, there's a bunch of tracks up here. And no matter how far away we are, if we're on his trail, then it will be blue. So we have yet to find his next trail. And for some reason, this guy has been doing that. And it's probably because he's a freaking diamond or something. God dang. This is proving to be crazy difficult. This particular guy, thank goodness. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Look at, yeah, wow. Okay, we just needed to go further. We're going to spot point that species again. And we're just going to keep half stick running it. This is probably pretty old by now, so we're going to have to pick it up a little bit. Very old, very old. But his tracks shouldn't be that dang difficult unless they updated it and made them more challenging to find. I'm definitely, when I level up, I'm definitely just gonna, okay, that's a warning call from a fallow deer. That might be him. They have excellent vision. He's sneaking on them, so this is it, guys. This is, oh no, okay. He is, I don't see him at all. He's got to be over the hill, which is going to be a nightmare. Critical position. Okay, okay. So that's not the big boy. We want the big boy. That's the big boy. He's attentive. And how far out is he? He's 130 out. They got excellent vision, though. They're a semi-difficult animal with excellent vision. We're 1,000% going to be using a hard cast bullet to get this guy. And I don't care if it's within 50. If it's within 30 somehow, then I'll use the bow maybe if he gives me a great shot. But that's just because of the superior penetration. But my goodness, are they leaving? Did they leave? Please tell me they did not leave. No, he's still trying to point them, so there's no way they already left, but... No way. no, we're out of spray. God dang, we are out of spray. 20 meters away. Come on now. He's gonna get away from us at this rate. That ain't good. That ain't good. That's where we want him. We want that big boy. We want that big guy. That's really not good. Where did we first find him? Okay. That's him. 13 to 1700. Place waypoint. We're gonna see what we have to do to get this guy. We're gonna see what we gotta do. I don't prefer to go all the way up to here or just come down to this guy right here. So I'll run around if I have to, but he is gonna be right there. We're just gonna go pick up our we're gonna try and see if we can get him by restarting the time. Hopefully he'll be there. Maybe not. Fresh. This should be him. 82 to 100 kilograms. This is him. All right. We don't want to take all day to get to him. There he is being difficult again. His track's right there. We got a pretty narrow and good cone pointing out to where he could be. And we're not seeing no blueprints. Is that a warning call? Fleeing. God dang it. No. Nope. He's running away. We done did lost him. I wish that his tracks were not so hard. That's crazy. I've never had an animal's tracks be like this. Never once. Absolutely crazy to me. But we didn't exactly have the wind we wanted there anyway. There's his tracks. Now we can finally discover the need zone. And get back on his track and not lose it. There was another need zone somewhere right around here. There's a bedding zone up here on this ledge, if I remember correctly. It was on a ledge that looked like this. We'll see if we got it. The beds were actually hanging almost a little bit off the edge. Unless it's just not the right time to discover them. Which could be the case. God, this guy is giving us a hard time, I'm not gonna lie. He's giving us a very difficult time. We got 12 minutes left until the stream was supposed to be ending. It's not looking like it's gonna be ending in the next 12 minutes. 82 to 100 kilograms, that's what we're looking for. All right. Just to be sure, it's probably not a new zone. Nope, it's not. That's all right. He's trotting. It looks like they're going back to that zone, but it's not the right time for it. So they gotta have a different zone around, like a different resting zone or something. Now we're gonna have a much more favorable wind. This will be the time we get them. This will be the time we get them. It might be just right on time too. Let's see here. Let me change this real quick. Okay. All right. And then we're gonna say the actual webcam. There we go. There we go. We'll lock it all in. All right. Nothing like getting distracted for no reason, huh? We got that track. And here's where we lose them. I think they updated the roads to be a little bit more realistic where you don't get a track on the roads. That could very well be the case. But we're not anywhere near the end of the track either, so there we go. God dang, this place is thick. Is it fresh? It is. Just walking us through the thickest stuff, isn't he? There we go. It's not our favorite direction to be turning. That's what we want. All right, point species. Oh, shoot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Looks like we got some fog or something going on. We got 80% camouflage while fully moving on the ground. Just full speed crawling, so normally we'd have 60% camouflage. See here. You're telling me these are old? Not the noise we want to be making right now. Now we're coming up with some nice and crunchy leaves. All right. If we can just get down here where we can get some kind of window on them, then we will be doing just fine. But I don't really love this location too much. I'm not going to lie about that one bit. This is not by any means going to make it super easy to get close to this guy. We're just going to have to take our time. A lot of it. We might have to see if we can crawl on top of one of these rocks to get a better line of sight. But that's going to be... That one right there, the slanted one, might be the ticket. That might give us just what we need to get this guy. I want to avoid all those crunchy leaves. They are right next to me. Please don't be him. Please just don't spook. That would be even more preferable. This is going to be it. This is going to be our rock. And we might just get our shot here. Their footsteps are super close. Here he comes. I can hear him. We gotta make sure that we don't wear Hank out, and we also gotta make sure that we don't shoot the rock. So hard to see this late at night. That's not good. That's not super good. We're looking at falling off here if we keep pushing it. It's going to make some noise. Maybe. No, that's definitely going to make some noise. But we don't got much of a choice. Howard. Oh, God. She's not too happy about it. She is alert. Let's just give her a second to calm down. How about that? Take a swig of our sparkling water. Where's your boyfriend at? Just tell me where your boyfriend is. I don't care. That's him. He's alert too. Oh, please don't. Okay, he's 30 meters away. He's 30 meters away. We should probably do that with a bow. Yeah, he's stomping at us. We got him! We got him! Oh, man, we got him. All right, let's go. Let's go. That was a bit of a risky shot. I couldn't see if it was going to work with the foliage or not. Oh, my goodness. We got him. All right, now, next thing. Let's hope that he is a PB at least. We're really hoping to finally get a diamond fallow deer. He's definitely going to be a PB. Our best fallow deer is 209.34. And this beautiful son of a gun, oh my goodness, 240. Okay, so yeah, he is just shy of diamond. Diamond starts at 249.99. He was just short of diamond, but what a good looking dude right there. So we got him from 32.62 meters with the broadhead arrow, 420 grit, and yeah, he's a 240.52, past the harvest check. He's about the best gold that I'm going to find, probably, without getting into diamond. He's, well, one of the better golds I'm going to find without getting into diamond. I got 292 XP for him, $1,230 cash, and here's the X-ray. Right there. Oh, yeah. Right there. He gave us a hard time. He's only level 4 difficulty, but the overall difficulty of this animal is higher than most. I know it says average, but most animals are easy, I think, in this game, according to their category. Golly, we'll take that guy any day. Oh, wait, no, we want to say, we're going to go ahead and taxidermize him. There we go. And cost, I think, what did it say, $4,000? We're happy with that. All right, well, that it puts us at the time for this short. Like I said, it's going to be a short stream, a couple of hours, but hey, we're here. So, thank you for watching, and I'm just going to go to my physical therapy, and then I will be back on when I get back. I'm not sure what we're going to be playing, but we're going to be playing something. So, if you want to tell me what to play, then just hop on and tell me what to play. But we'll see you guys on the next one.